I don't suppose you've ever heard of Storm Play. It doesn't exist anymore, but if you've not heard of it, let me introduce you to STMX. This cryptocurrency, even though it has been around for many years, has recently reformed and remodeled itself and is now targeting a much wider audience. It has a very strong opportunity to become widely adopted, which is always the goal in cryptocurrency. Because the more people who use the token, the more valuable it becomes. The unique approach that STMX is taking will prove to be very promising indeed. Now, it used to be, and still is the case, that you would download the Storm app, complete mundane tasks like playing games you don't necessarily want to play, completing surveys and things like this, and be rewarded in either Bitcoin, Ethereum or Storm points. Now the business model has moved on a little, become a bit more advanced, and is targeting a much wider audience. You can now earn cashback on your online purchases through the app, whether that's in Bitcoin, Ethereum or STMX. Some of these offers can be extremely generous. I once made a purchase of £250 and received 70% of that purchase back in the form of cryptocurrency. And because cryptocurrency was going up at the time, I essentially made profit on a purchase that I made. Since then they've expanded even further. So many brands that you and I would recognise and possibly use on a day-to-day basis that include the likes of Uber, Microsoft, Nike and now even Walmart are available for cashback in the form of cryptocurrencies. Widely adopted, mass adoption, the goal for every single cryptocurrency out there, and they've targeted an audience which so far have not even heard of cryptocurrency. So now you won't even need to be an investor or a trader to get your hands on cryptocurrencies. You will receive cryptocurrencies by default by doing the things that you normally do anyway. Fundamentally, this is very strong, a bold move and a big achievement for any cryptocurrency. The idea that now hundreds of millions of people will not only be introduced but will be receiving cryptocurrency who have previously never even heard of it is enormous. The project is technically still in its infancy, but their achievements so far have been immense. So looking at the STMX chart, we can see that it's in an uptrend. This uptrend has been sustained since the rebranding of Storm to STMX. These spikes in price represent the partnerships that have been formed, causing big spikes in price that tail off, but still in a gradual uptrend. Before becoming STMX, the Storm token's all-time high was 16 cents per coin, which is just over 48 times higher than the current STMX token is today. That means $100 today could become $4,800 if it were to ever reclaim its all-time high. Now that kind of price prediction is purely speculative, but given the developments that have taken place with STMX over the last year or so, and the brands and retailers that have decided to offer cashback with STMX, the future does look very bright indeed. So as you can see, the list of brands, retailers and restaurants just go on and on and on. But we're just one Apple or Amazon away from a giant explosion in price. But with or without that, there's no disputing that the use case is likely to reach hundreds of millions of people and will gain traction more and more over time. Unfortunately, it's not possible to buy STMX tokens directly for fiat currency. Not to say that it wouldn't be in the future, but currently it's not available. You'd have to exchange them for Bitcoin or Ethereum. The best place to do this would be through Binance. I'll leave a link for the exchange in the details of the video below. Once you're set up on Binance, then all you need to do is exchange your Bitcoin for STMX. Down here it tells me that one Bitcoin is just short of 3.5 million STMX tokens. If I wanted to use less than that, I would write in half a Bitcoin and get half the amount. Pressing buy will put your order through, which will exchange your Bitcoin for STMX. But for those of you who just want to make use of the reward structure, whether that's playing games and downloading apps, or getting cash back on your purchases, you can get it from the Apple Store or the Google Play. Once downloaded, you can get started immediately. I've also left a referral code in the description below for you to get extra crypto just for downloading the app. And so there you have it, STMX in a nutshell. If you have any questions, join my Telegram, leave me a comment, like, share and subscribe, and earn some crypto.